Hey, you! I need you to hit the subscribe button below.
Unity. Apostles. Yeah. One body, one mind. One mind, one spirit. One spirit, one mind. Gotta make the world feel it. One body, one mind. One mind, one spirit. One spirit, one mind. Gotta make the world feel it.
Because when you gang banging, when you're smoking drugs, when you're smoking and drinking to get drunk, God is not for that. Deuteronomy 28, verse 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15.
Read on.
But it shall come to pass,
That means it will happen.
if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Is the curse a good thing, Isaac? Nah, right? Curses is muy malo, right? Oscar? It's bad, right? It's a bad thing. God said if we don't listen to do it, if we don't pay attention to do his commandments, these curses is going to come upon our people. This happened to the so-called African Americans, right? In 1619, the so-called black man. We was put on a slave ship and brought here in the land of, in America. The so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. That's absolutely correct. This happened. This here happened to the Northern Kingdom, our Northern Kingdom brothers. From Ephraim on down. In 1492, Christopher Columbus, Ponce de Leon, and Hernan Cortez, they came here and put our people in slavery. You understand what I'm saying? Because we did not observe to keep God's commandments. Right. We didn't keep God's commandments. Even to this day, we're not keeping God's commandments. That's why we are in the condition that we're in as a people today. Bro, no, take pictures. Do what you gotta do, bro. Because when it comes down to it, this is our history. This is the truth. And if we don't...
So there's a singer, Sean Bergen.
No.
He sings about like the tribes of Israel.
Okay, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Hey, Oscar, give us a call, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good mention.
No, I got you. Yeah, give us a call. All right, check that information out, all right? We got a number on the back, the website and everything on the back, all right? So give us a call, buddy.
I got things too.
No.
I was driving by before and stopped by. I respect this. Awesome.
Hey, most definitely, man. So check this information out. Give us a call, all right? And you got 2 pamphlets in there, right?
That's definitely fine.
Here, let me get this.
Yeah, no, this is awesome. This has to be coming out more.
And we out here for our people so they can know who they are according to the Bible. That's the reason why we out here. So when it comes down to it, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the real Jews the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
All right, so hey, yeah, most definitely, brother. Give us a call, all right? All right, man. Have a good one, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, Oscar. What's going on, brothers? Come on. What's going on? What's your name?
They don't speak English.
Oh, no English. Hey, check. You talking to him? All right. So y'all the real Jews according y'all the Jews according to the Bible. All right. God called y'all Issachar. Read that.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
So God said, "Hear the word of the Lord." Mark. So God's talking to you because you're a children of Israel. On this sign right here, what do you see your nationality? Manasseh. Is that what your father is? So there you go. You come from the tribe of Manasseh. So it's extremely important that when you look at this sign right here, on the right is what the world calls you. On the left is what God calls you. This is what you're gonna find in the Bible. You won't find that. You won't find Cubans in the Bible. You understand what I'm saying? So read that first part again.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
See, God said, "Hear the word of the Lord, you children of Israel." Read on.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
See, God said he got a controversy with the 12 tribes of Israel. A lot of people think, oh yeah, I'm a child of God, but what's your name? God names his children. You know what I'm saying? And you just said it. You're from the tribe of Manasseh. So when it comes down to it, God said, hear the words that's coming out of his mouth, because he got a problem with the 12 tribes of Israel. He got a problem with us. And here's the problem. Read on.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy.
So there's no truth. There's no commandments that are being kept. Read on.
Nor mercy.
And we don't have mercy for one another. Just because a brother is rocking red and you rocking blue or vice versa, we banging against each other. There ain't no mercy. We'll be quick to shoot somebody up because they step on our shoes. Ain't no mercy. Read on.
Nor knowledge of God in the land.
Or no knowledge of God in the land. God said, this is my problem with y'all, the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. My problem with you is because you out here celebrating Christmas, you out here celebrating Thanksgiving, New Year's, 4th of July, and all these different things, opposed to celebrating the high holy days I gave to you. God got a problem with that. Read on.
By swearing and lying and killing.
By swearing, lying, and killing. Read on.
And stealing and committing adultery. They break out and blood touches blood.
You hear that? That's called black on black violence. That's called brown on brown violence. Because we're breaking all of God's commandments. We stealing, killing each other. We committing adultery. We sleeping with each other's husbands and each other's wives. We ain't got no mercy. There ain't no mercy for one another in this land. So God said he got a problem with us for that. Leviticus 19 and 17. And that's why we out here to teach our people. Because, Mark, it's important for you to get this information, learn it, come on this side so you can teach your people.
club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31. Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
Help us teach our people. That's your job. Your job is not to go clock in at Walgreens. Your job is not to go clock in anywhere else. That's your hobby. Your job is to teach your people according to God's laws, what they're supposed to be doing and what they shouldn't be doing. Giving them warning for God. That's your job, bro. That's what you got to do. I didn't realize it at first. I didn't know that's what my job was. I thought my job was being a professional security guard, getting paid to watch people. That's what I thought my job was. I didn't know my job was to actually come out here and teach God's words. That's my job. Everything else is my profession. Read that, Leviticus 19:17. This is a commandment. This is one of the problems that God got with his people. Read on.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 17. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
We shouldn't have hatred for our people. We shouldn't have hatred for the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We shouldn't have that type of hatred for our people to the point where if we see a brother in another color, if we see a brother throw up his fingers some certain type of way, we shooting at the brother now. You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
We should be able to correct our neighbor. I should be able to say, Mark, bro, you know you ain't supposed to be doing that, right? You know you ain't supposed to be rolling up no joint. You know you ain't supposed to be smoking no cigarette.
Right.
You know you ain't supposed to be drinking to get drunk. You know you ain't supposed to be not keeping the Sabbath. You know you're supposed to be congregating on the Sabbath, worshiping God's day.
Bring it out.
We as a people should be able to do this. Go ahead, brother, we here.
Being as though Jacob and Esau was how does that different nationalities down there?
Okay, so being that there was okay, no problem. We're gonna finish this and then we're gonna touch on your question. So you know a little something. Because you know you called Jacob and Esau.
I was looking for y'all for like 2 weeks, like straight up on my way to downtown to look for y'all where I first met Mike and Malik down there in downtown, but I could never find y'all.
Got you. Hey, well, all praises, brother. All praise to the Most High, and that's a good thing that we out here, man, because the Lord sent us out here for you, right? Finish that, and then we're gonna touch on that real quick. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
You know?
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
So we shouldn't hate our brothers in our heart. We shouldn't rebuke our neighbors. So you're asking that question in regards to this scripture right here?
No, I'm just asking in regards to being as though Jacob was later named as Israel, and he had 12 tribes.
Right.
And then he got a brother though, a twin brother, Esau.
Right.
You know, being as the white folk.
Right. So
how does that play out? You know, being as though the twins at the end of the day.
So being that they're twins at the end of the day, all right, that's fine. So you know what? Get that. Get Genesis chapter 25, verse 25.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 25.
You know.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
So the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment, which is the so-called white man, right? Which is Esau. We know.
And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name Esau. Because what the scripture is saying is that there ain't nobody in the world that's walking around here this color right here. That's white. Ain't nobody look like a sheet of paper. And in the same way, ain't nobody walking around here is the color of my jacket that's all black. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's up, man?
Hey, what's your name, bro? Sam. Hey, Sam, we're going over Jacob and Esau real quick to explain a couple things to our brother Mark right here. All right, read on.
2 nations part.
Keep going.
And they called his name Esau.
Read on.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
So his brother came out after him, and his hand took on hold on his heel. So when Esau came out first, and then his legs came out with his brother holding onto his leg. Right, read.
And his name was called Jacob.
And his name was called Jacob. And these are the 12 tribes of Israel. These are the descendants of Jacob right here. You Benjamin. Hey, that's a beautiful thing, brother. Hey, so understanding. See, I like the way both of y'all came up. And you didn't say you was Jamaican. You didn't say you was Cuban.
I'm Jamaican and Bahamian.
No, but what I'm saying is you came up and you saw your name as Benjamin. You called your name according to why God calls you. That's a beautiful thing, right? So now I get that, the 2 nations.
Verse 22.
I said he the wailing wolf.
There you go. Read on.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 22. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
So she was pregnant, so she went to the Lord, and she was like, okay, if this is a blessing, why are they struggling? Why are they fighting in my stomach? Read on.
And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
So 2 nations. Two nations. When you think of a nation, you think of landmass. You think of millions of people. You think of government. You think of armies and militaries and society. The scripture says 2 nations are in thy womb, you know?
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
So she has, the twins are in her stomach. And it's two manner of people. 2 different types of people will be separated from her bowels, from her stomach, you know?
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
So the one people shall be stronger than the other people. This is how you know. This is how you know that we are Jacob. We are not Esau, right? Because the 12 tribes of Israel, out of everything that we do, we're the best. We're the smartest. We're the strongest. We run the fastest. We jump the highest. You understand what I'm saying? Anything that we put our hands to do, we become the best. That's why they had to make sure that they get a 400-year head start above us. Because if we started equal on the same playing field, we'd have been way past them. You understand what I'm saying? Read on.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
So the elder shall serve the younger. Read on.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled.
So the 9 months came up.
Behold, there were twins in her womb.
There were twins in her womb. That means what the Lord had prophesied and told her was true. There will be 2 manner of people that's going to come out of your bowels. Read on.
And the first came out red, all over like an hairy garment.
Read.
And they called his name Esau.
Read on.
And after that came his brother out.
So let me ask you a question. Why didn't they explain how Jacob looked? So
now they doing the apocrypha.
What the thing is, what we're reading right here is in Genesis, right? Is the beginning. So if they wrote the look of how Esau came out, he came out red all over.
I read some text where it said he was burnished bronze and he had hair of wool.
Well, yeah.
When Jacob came out.
Right. Well, the context of what you just said is in Revelations, right? But my question is they explained how Esau looked. Why didn't our ancestors explain how Jacob looked?
By lack of knowledge, my people are destroyed.
No,
get rid of our history.
Well, that's close. That's close, but not quite. All right. Well, it's just like this, right? If everybody around here was black, and a albino child come out, right? Wouldn't y'all write that down? Like, hold on, this is the first. Right. He basically was out of pigmentation. He didn't have pigmentation, the same pigmentation as us. He came out a different color. He came out looking different. So what they're gonna do is, what our ancestors did was they noted that. Hey, hold on, man, this brother here, oh no. Yeah, man, he ain't black like everybody. He red all over and hairy like a garment. Made so that everybody know how Esau looked. And today, you see that today. You can Google twins that come out different colors. Fraternal twins. It'll be one that'll be red, just like it's talking about in the scripture, and one that'll be black.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.